What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your go-to source for all things Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we've got an exciting update on one of our most promising rookies, Tyler Guyton. With the regular season just around the corner, all eyes are on this young tackle as he looks to secure a starting spot on the offensive line. But before we dive into today's analysis, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and your support is crucial to helping us reach that goal. Every subscription helps us grow, and we appreciate every one of you in Cowboys Nation. Now, let's get into the details of Tyler Guyton's journey so far. Drafted as the 29th overall pick in the first round, Guyton came into training camp with high expectations. Standing at 6'7" and weighing 322 pounds, this guy is an absolute physical specimen. But as we all know, it takes more than just size and strength to succeed in the NFL, especially when you're protecting the blind side of a franchise quarterback like Dak Prescott. Guyton's talent was never in question, but with Chuma Edoga sidelined due to a serious toe injury he sustained in the preseason opener against the Rams, the pressure is on for Guyton to step up. This past week in practice, including a joint session with the Rams, we saw why the Cowboys drafted him. But we also saw that there's still work to be done. So, Cowboys Nation, how do you feel about Tyler Guyton taking on the starting left tackle role? Do you think he's ready, or do you think the Cowboys should look for a more seasoned option? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to vote in our community poll on whether Guyton should start in Week 1. Your opinions are what keep this channel thriving, and we love hearing from you. Let's talk about what we've seen from Guyton so far. During the joint practice with the Rams, Guyton had some ups and downs. He committed a holding penalty against Rams first-round pick Jared Verse, but he quickly bounced back in individual drills, showing off his quick footwork and pancaking Verse on a spin move. That's the kind of resilience and adaptability you want to see in a young player, especially one who's going to be facing top-tier pass rushers week in and week out. Cowboys offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer has been vocal about Guyton's potential. He's praised Guyton's athleticism, particularly his ability to kick, slide, and redirect, which are essential skills for a left tackle. However, Schottenheimer also noted that there are still areas that need improvement, like hand placement and punch timing. These might seem like small details, but in the NFL, they can be the difference between keeping your quarterback upright and giving up a sack. Speaking of challenges, let's not forget that Guyton is still relatively new to football. He only started playing in his senior year of high school and logged 29 games in 4 seasons at TCU and Oklahoma. Despite this limited experience, Schottenheimer has been impressed with how Guyton has embraced the grind, especially in his first preseason game. Guyton brought a mean streak to the field, finishing plays strong and showing that he's got the mentality to handle the pressures of being a starting left tackle. Cowboys Nation, how confident are you in Guyton's ability to handle the NFL's top pass rushers? Do you think his limited experience is a concern, or do you believe he has the natural talent to overcome it? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's get a discussion going. With just over 3 weeks until the regular season kicks off, the Cowboys need to decide if Guyton is ready for the big stage. Guyton himself has acknowledged that he needs to improve his hand placement and consistency in his pass sets. These are critical areas for any tackle, but especially for someone who's going to be protecting Dak Prescott's blind side. One thing is clear, the Cowboys believe in Guyton's upside. Schottenheimer has pointed out that the left tackle position is one of the most scrutinized roles on the field, and Guyton is well aware that he's going to be under the microscope. But with the right mindset and a ton of reps in practice, there's no reason to think Guyton can't rise to the occasion. Before we move on, let's get your take on this. What do you think Tyler Guyton needs to focus on the most in these final weeks of training camp? Is it his hand placement, his footwork, or maybe something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and we'll feature some of the best responses in our next video. The reality is that Tyler Guyton is facing a steep learning curve, but that's to be expected for any rookie, especially one in a high-profile position like left tackle. The good news is that he's going up against some of the best in practice. Micah Parsons, one of the NFL's elite pass rushers, has been giving Guyton all he can handle. And while Guyton has had his struggles, each rep against Parsons is a learning experience that will serve him well when the regular season starts. Schottenheimer mentioned that Guyton looked different on game day, bringing an intensity and purpose that set him apart. This is exactly what you want to see from a young player who's being asked to step into a starting role. But the real test will come when the games count and the pressure is on. So, Cowboys Nation, do you think Guyton has what it takes to start at left tackle in Week 1, or do you believe the Cowboys should consider other options? Maybe a veteran free agent or a potential trade? Let us know in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. Now, as we look ahead to the remainder of the preseason and those crucial practices leading up to Week 1, the focus will be on Tyler Guyton's development. The Cowboys coaching staff is undoubtedly pushing him hard, and you can bet they're doing everything they can to accelerate his learning curve. But there's only so much time, and the question remains, will Guyton be ready to protect Dak Prescott's blind side when the Cowboys take on the Cleveland Browns on September 8th? This brings us to another point of discussion. Cowboys Nation, how do you think the Cowboys should handle Guyton's development? Should they throw him into the fire and let him learn on the job, or should they consider bringing in a veteran tackle to provide some insurance? It's a tough call, and one that could have significant implications for the team's success this season. Let's get your thoughts in the comments below. We're really curious to see how you all feel about this situation. One thing is for sure, Guyton's potential is through the roof. He's got the size, the athleticism, and the mentality to be a dominant force on the offensive line. But potential is just that, potential. It's about turning that potential into production on the field, and that's what the Cowboys will be watching closely over the next few weeks. Schottenheimer and the rest of the coaching staff have expressed confidence in Guyton's ability to rise to the occasion, and that's encouraging. But they're also realistic about the challenges he'll face, especially in those first few games of the season. The NFL is a different beast, and the speed of the game can be overwhelming for rookies, even those with Guyton's physical gifts. Another aspect to consider is how Guyton's performance will impact the overall chemistry of the offensive line. We all know that the offensive line is one of the most critical units on a football team, and any changes to the lineup can have a ripple effect on the entire offense. Dak Prescott is coming off another strong year, and the last thing the Cowboys need is for him to be under constant pressure because of issues at left tackle. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you think? Is Tyler Guyton the missing piece that will solidify our offensive line, or do you have concerns about his readiness? Your input is invaluable to us, so make sure to share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll feature some of your opinions in our upcoming videos. And while we're talking about the offensive line, let's not forget about the impact Guyton's development could have on the Cowboys' running game. A strong left tackle is crucial for both pass protection and run blocking, and if Guyton can get up to speed quickly, it could open up more opportunities for Tony Pollard and the rest of the backfield. Imagine the potential for big plays if Guyton can seal the edge and create running lanes. It's an exciting prospect, but it all hinges on how fast Guyton can adapt to the NFL level. As we wrap up today's video, let's do a quick recap. Tyler Guyton is a physically gifted rookie with immense potential, but he's still a work in progress. With Chuma Edoga sidelined, Guyton has been thrust into the spotlight, and he's taking full advantage of the increased reps in practice. There are still areas where he needs to improve, particularly in his hand placement and consistency in pass protection, but the coaching staff is confident that he has what it takes to become a starting caliber left tackle. The next few weeks will be crucial for Guyton as he continues to develop and refine his skills. Cowboys Nation, we'll be keeping a close eye on his progress, and we'll bring you all the latest updates as we head into the regular season. In the meantime, make sure to stay engaged, keep the comments coming, and let us know how you feel about Tyler Guyton's potential to be the Cowboys' next great left tackle. Before we go, don't forget to subscribe to Cowboys News TV if you haven't already. We've got a lot of exciting content planned as we approach the regular season, and you won't want to miss any of it. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop a new video. And remember, we're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and your support is what makes this channel possible. So, if you enjoy our content, please share it with your fellow Cowboys fans and help us grow our community. Thanks for tuning in, Cowboys Nation. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching, commenting, and being a part of our Cowboys News TV family. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, go Cowboys!